in 1986 declared, he said, Hispanics, they are natural conservatives even if they don't know it yet. That's what he said. Traditionalism is the term he used. And they need to be engaged. So if we resurrect Ronald Reagan's optimism with Abraham Lincoln's justice platform, then we're going to see Hispanics coalesce. Then, number 3, we have to redeem the narrative, which means, what is conservatism? What does it mean to be a conservative? Are we conserving a pigmentation, a color schemata? What are we conserving? If you say we are conserving the values that make this nation great, and by the way, we're going to explain them. I don't care if the left hates this, there is such an animal as American exceptionalism.
Yeah.
There is. It does exist. And I'm going to tell you what it is. It's this radical, transformative, revolutionary idea that no one ever heard before. The French Revolution, a few years after ours, couldn't be duplicated, and they haven't been stable ever since because they couldn't emulate this crazy idea. And it's God over man and man over government.
Yeah.
Share that little teaching with me. It revolutionized my life. We want to incorporate that because, by the way, there's limited space, and if one of them grows, the other have to move out of the way. So if government grows, God and man are pushed out of the way. That's why we, in Latinos, internally, we are pro-life. We are definitely pro-familia. We definitely have come from totalitarian regimes. We know what it is to experience big government firsthand. So we understand intrinsically why limited government and entrepreneurship and faith and freedom, religious liberty are the core values of this nation. What we need to do is message that. So instead of the rhetoric that we saw in the immigration debate that at times is so polarizing, let's get away from that. Let's look at the Hispanic American community and say, we want you, we need you, you are us, we are together, this is our nation, and by the way, these individuals are not bringing these intrusive back. What are the values? God-fearing, family-loving, and hard work. If these values intimidate Americans, we're in bad shape. And at the end of the day, I agree with Cindy. It's not about being Hispanic or black or white or yellow. We are all Americans. It's about being Americans. Yeah. It's about this great melting pot of the American experience. But we must engage them in order to really activate this community. I do believe that the Hispanic American community will be the firewall of righteousness and justice in the 21st century.
Amen. Amen.